So big picture, I think we have a lot of new clients who just really love their neighborhood and really need more space. So I think we're going to continue to see that. There's definitely a big community aspect in a lot of the towns where we work. And people aren't moving. They want to make their houses awesome.
Yeah. I mean, I know we've said it before, but in terms of like interiors and materials, white oak, man, it's still there. It is still going strong, and people want that orange tone of red oak floors out.
I think from a like design architectural standpoint, we're still seeing the continuation of needing a home office too. And then to your point about texture and materiality, I'm seeing like a lot of different materials being used to create this like, it's seamless, but different because of the material that they're using. And I think we're also seeing a lot of color is coming back, which I'm really happy about. Pops here and there, whether it's with tile, sometimes with cabinetry, or wall paint too. I think people are getting way more interested in paint selections as of late. Yeah.
Great. Gray is gone.
Yes.
It's been gone for a little while, but that was good.
No more taupe of the morning.
No, taupe of the morning's still around.
I was gonna. It's a classic.
Can't go wrong with taupe of the morning.
But what was the gray that we were using all the time?
Agreeable gray.
Agreeable
gray?
Yeah.
Which actually has like hints of beige and like warmth to it too, which is kind of why it's agreeable.
It is very agreeable.
Just using your sleeve there, what would you say is going to be the color of the year in 2026?
Oh my gosh. Well, Pantone, didn't Pantone come out and it was like white? Basically, it's like a cloud white. If I had to choose one of these, just because it's my favorite, is this ochre.
Yeah. I just suggested that to someone actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very warm. It's not so bright of a yellow that people are scared of it. It's kind of tan-ish. You might even describe it as mustard yellow. Love mustard yellow, but not like French's yellow mustard. It has to be like a whole grain mustard yellow.
Yeah, you don't want baby
Ochre.
food.
Yeah, no. Ochre.
Maybe we should get rid of our paint swatch books and have our favorites made into sweaters.
There you go. We'll just walk in and model them.
Who's with me?
Maddie's like, yeah, you're always on board.
I think actually something that I was trying to do with my own like home office is keeping paint samples and selections kind of behind me so I can see the way that the material and the color kind of interact with one another. I think that would be a cool thing to incorporate into the office too, but I guess we do have our cabinetry and our tile samples as well.
One other design trend I would say that we've started incorporating or lately I should say, is like very fun shaped tile. They're like Subway isn't really a thing anymore. Before it used to be every shower, every backsplash. We're seeing a lot, and manufacturers are doing it too, where we're just getting a lot more geometric patterns and shapes, which I love.
Me too. One thing I'd like to see in the future actually is a lot of more of blue and red combined together. Yeah, I'm hoping that we get some pops of color in there every once in a while.
Well, I felt like a lot of the tile texture started to happen a couple years ago, but it was a very muted color. So now that there's a texture there with a little bit of contrast or accent, which is kind of fun. And I know we have a lot of projects going on right now with some pretty cool tile. Well, we always have projects with cool tile, but people definitely seem to be leaning in on it.
Tile is cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's a big decision. Now, my favorite thing about paint is you can change it pretty easily.
Yes.
So you don't
Tile's
have
harder.
You can have fun with paint and not live with it for too long if you don't like it.
Right.
Reality is you probably won't change it, but
That's
it's a little less risky. Wallpapers.
Lots of wallpaper.
Yep.
I think that's another.
Yeah, I think the florals are still going strong. I think they always will, right? It's kind of a wallpaper classic.
Yeah. I think it's another way too to like incorporate a different material, and again, differentiating texture providing depth and seeing more prints, not even just in tile, but now we're seeing it in wallpaper too.
Yeah. And it's a nice way, like the tile shapes, the wallpaper texture is a nice way to add like a softer quality to space. When you think about what we do, there's a lot of right angles. You know, walls are flat with right angles, counters, cabinets, right angles, and just different ways to soften that. Even whether it's like fluting or curves or things like that, people want to explore less harsh modernism, if that makes sense.
I think, again, that leans into like materiality, like talking about countertop, talking about like wood material. And then you're like, how can I incorporate a design choice or interior design choice that's not furniture that I'm going to like soften the space altogether? I think it's really cool to see that people are leaning into how to accentuate a feeling through material.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about lighting?
Lighting, I mean, will track lights ever come back?
Nope.
Please don't.
Well, we've seen some really cool stuff in cabinetry with lighting,
Integrated?
lighting, like in drawers.
Yeah,
toe kick
yeah.
lighting.
Toe kick lighting. That's
It adds a lot of cost, but it is pretty dramatic for sure.
It's one of those things that's like kind of hard to change out or add later. And if you just like tile, for instance, where you're talking about you can repaint a room, it's harder to retile a room. It's also difficult to get someone out there and work with your existing cabinets and put integrated soft lighting into it too.
Yeah.
So
ambient lighting in general, I feel like. I know it's been around for a while, but everyone wants dimmers. You know, anything where you can control that light so it's not just this harsh overhead blanket of light everywhere. It's like being able to either do under cabinet lighting, or we've had people ask about cove lighting details and the toe kicks, like even for night lighting or something. It's just, it changes the vibe of the room.
yeah,
That's awesome.
using light to create a feeling and a mood. Yeah.
What's the next big trend in range hoods? It's been quite
Yeah.
a lineage of different
I mean,
range hood trends.
we were just at Design Awards last night, and I feel like we saw some really cool, a couple images of like these curved drywall, or what it looked like drywall
Yeah, or
alcoves.
plaster or
yeah, which is a new shape. You know, you every once in a while you'll see like a pretty traditional or like some kind of Italian inspired kitchen where they'll do an arch, but this is more like just rounded corners, if that makes sense. So it's a little bit different. So that was fun to see.
It's like a alcove cooking space is
Yeah.
the feel to it.
Yeah.
Which we're definitely seeing more of that. I don't know if it's going to stick, because usually you like to just be able to slide across all the
Yeah.
workspaces. Aesthetically, it's really interesting. And I've never had one in my house, kind of the cooking alcove, but yeah, it harkens back to the olden days,
Yes.
right, of the big range that sits at the end of the kitchen that just has this giant chimney stone
Yeah.
thing around it to
Right.
vent it. So I think that's kind of the intent of the feel of it, but I
Right.
don't know.
Yeah.
How about stainless steel chimney hoods never coming back?
Oh, I think
They
I
are?
kind of think there's
Yeah.
a classic
I think you can always
element
do
to
that.
them.
Yeah.
But I mean, like copper ones, are they?
We haven't done any
Yeah.
of those. No.
Yeah.
I think those are done.
Yeah, with all the seams and
quote
like
me
the
on that.
grommets and stuff.
I like them.
I'm not saying I don't like them. I think it got kind of overdone.
I think it's nice. I think it's a way to incorporate. It's like down to details again. I mean, I know it's less seamless and integrated, but playing off of depth and material. Am I ever gonna stop saying stuff about materials?
You live in that world.
Someone was asking me last night that I think it was Tom or Denny was saying we haven't done a folding door in a while,
Yeah.
which is interesting because we definitely had a lot of those. I think it's a really cool feature, but I think people are just shifting money to different places.
Yeah.
Because that's an expensive line item.
I was going to ask Maddie if you've seen different trends in cabinet hardware, because I feel like for a while cup pulls were really popular, and I don't know if that's still happening. Is it?
No, it's not
Yeah.
because they're harder to clean.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, and like, you know, you have messy hands and you have to reach underneath
Yeah.
this area, and then you don't think about it or see it, and you go later to touch it, and you're like, ooh, what was that?
It's a little crusty under there.
Yeah, but I think seeing a lot of edge pulls, knobs are coming back a little bit more often too.
As opposed to like bars.
Yes, yes. And for a while, we were doing a lot of the edge pulls on the top of the cabinetry, or on the sides of the cabinetry, and now I think we're leaning towards something that's a little bit more accentuated and has more detail to it, but is still pull.
Cool.
Yeah. I really want to see appliances starting to be integrated in a way that they look more like furniture than appliances. And I think the way that you do that is like using carpentry features or cabinetry features to achieve that look. But I'd love to see someone do a built-in fridge where it looks like an armoire or like a standalone item inside their kitchen. I feel like it's always kind of integrated into the rest of the cabinetry. Just putting
All
that out
right.
there.
Well, that's a crazy prediction there. I like it, Maddie.